First song you're going to do for us?
Well, I'm not going to save the best till last because I've got limited time, so I'll do whatever. This is my most popular song amongst my friends and family and when I was in a band back in Australia. So this one's called The Smoky End of Town.
All right.
We're down the smoky end of town where the buildings crowd around. The light gets pushed in between the shadows. You find the workers at their trade, making sure that money's made, working hard for every dollar. They're sick of working, yes, for no damn money. The job's a joke, but the joke ain't funny. Time expires and dims all the fires, but the night engine just drags on. Well, there's the new guy being trained, and the boss is counting figures. And some guy's got a break, coffee and a cigarette between his fingers. Yeah, the inspector's taking notes, ignoring the storeman's dirty jokes. Both been there since 6 a.m. But sick of working, yes, for no damn money. The job's a joke, but the joke ain't funny. The time expires and dims all the fires, but the night engine just drags on. Well, down the smoky end of town where the neons make that sound and all the windows are cracked from their age. Yeah, the trucks they roll by and the people stop inside, they're trapped like rats in a cage. They're sick of working, yes, for no damn money. The job's a joke, but the joke ain't funny. Time expires and dims all the fires, but the night engine just drags on. Well, down the smoky end of town, and down the smoky end of town, down the smoky end of town, down the smoky end of town, down the smoky end of town.
And this is Louisville Arts Live. This is Merwan Stevens from the movie Jericho with, I think, what, Smoky Into Town?
Smoky End of Town.
That's
yes.
a great song. What inspired you to write that?
Well, I spent a lot of my time living in Adelaide, Australia. That's not where I was born or anything, but I went to the museum one day and there was a painting. Since for it, I've looked on the internet, tried to find it, but it's called The Smoky End of Town, and it was like just like the dingiest, darkest part of town with all these smokestacks and like just this little trickle of miniature workers that looked like ants just walking out. And I didn't really like my job at the time, so it's sort of a collage and mishmash of all the things I saw happening around me at the supermarket I worked in. It was my first job, and so I sort of blended my job with that painting, and that's what came out of it.
I like it. Anybody that can take their surroundings and write a song about it, it's an amazing talent to me.
Very cool. Catchy, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good work, man.
All right, well, what's next up for us, Merwan?
Right. Let's see. Okay. This one I wrote when I was a stressed-out university student, and I recently married, and but I was still in school because we'd gotten married over here but moved back to Australia, and I was still studying, and I was stressing out one day about all my homework and this, that, and the other, and my darling wife said, look, take a break, unwind, just relax, it'll come to you. So in that break that I took, I wrote this song. It's called Take a Break, Unwind.
Take a break, unwind, she said to me, don't get caught in it. If you want to stay, that's fine. Believe me, you got time, I know, cause I've done this before, and I'm never gonna let you down, all the way down to the ground. Oh no, never gonna let you go, go, go. Take a break, you'll see there's no one taking down notes or looking at your every move. Just breathe in, breathe out, and in that. In one more time, yeah, you know that you're falling into the patterns you once knew. So come on, you know a simple plan is strong. On their own, the cracks will show. So let them in and let them go. You can't hold on to this ticking bomb, and it's ticking around. And no, take a break, unfold. You've got to loosen your hold on tomorrow. 'Cause presently you're here and you're now. There ain't no easy way how you get to On their own, the cracks will show. Just let them in and let them go. You can't hold on to this ticking bomb, and it's ticking around. And no, no, take a break, unfold. Take a break, unfold. Take a break, unwind. She said to me, don't get caught in it. If you want to stay, that's fine.
All right, this is Merwan Stevens live in the studio with Louisville Arts Live. We do it every Saturday at 3 o'clock with Crescent Hill Radio. Merwan, how long have you been playing?
My next door neighbour taught me how to play basic stuff when I was about 5 years old on a ukulele.
Wow.
First thing I ever learnt was the classic, every rite of passage for a guitarist was...
On the ukulele?
Yeah, on a 4-string ukulele. It's like the neck was about, half a foot long. And sort of went from there, grew up with Dire Straits and Eric Clapton and all that sort of stuff, and did the mishmash my own stuff. I grew up in the country in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Like just me and my mother, and we could have died and no one would have known about it for 6 months, so all I had was cassettes and a guitar.
In the plains of Australia?
Yes.
With kangaroos and everything else?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's stereotypical Australia. Like, the funny thing is most people say, oh, did you see kangaroos? And a lot of Australians don't. They're like, no. It's like, oh, you're an American. Did you grow up with American Indians around you everywhere and stuff like that? It's like, well, no, it's not like that. But in my case, yeah, it was like that. There's kangaroos, koalas, all sorts of scary stuff.
Would you ever take those scary opportunities to write a song about?
I could do. I did write a song once about leaving from where I grew up as a child to a different part of Australia, and that was called We'll Be Leaving a Part of Us Behind. Yeah. And it was just sort of, if you've ever moved before, it's sort of the heartache and torment of uprooting yourself and moving somewhere else, and so all of a sudden those little things that you didn't really pay attention to before, you don't want to see them go. Like, it might just be a simple potted plant that you put there when you were 3 years old, and now it's huge, and you're like, I love that plant now. I never even thought of it before, but yeah, that sort of stuff.
Absolutely. Well, what are you going to do next for us?
Okay, so let's see. Well, here's one about youth, I guess. I've never played this one before, ever, to anyone. This is sort of about, you have a good time, when you're young, growing up, whatever, you might be a bit stupid. You can't say you didn't enjoy it, but you also can't say that it didn't affect other people negatively, or they didn't have to clean up your mess after partying,
Sure.
all that sort of stuff. So this one's called The Damage Done.
Following the little line that takes me home, it takes me on my own. I look at what I left behind. I say goodbye, you've gotta say goodbye. Now I can't say it wasn't fun, but I can't say that I hurt no one. And that's the damage done, the damage done. A book of words that I once knew, a play I wrote, I still forget my cue. Looking back on times gone by, the faces smile just to hide all the tears they cry. No, I can't say it wasn't fun, but I can't say that I hurt no one. And that's the damage done, the damage done. The feeling's good, but does it last? You can never run away from your past. No, I can't say it it wasn't fun. But I can't say that I hurt no one, and that's the damage done, the damage done, the damage done. That's the damage done, the damage done, the damage done. That's the damage that I've done, the damage done, the damage